I just found 3 remote jobs that don't require a degree, and they're mostly non-phone. So when I say non-phone, you might have to pick up the phone every once in a while just to get a little bit of missing information, but they're definitely not customer service. So if you have a little one at home, you don't have to worry about them making a little bit of noise. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention one of these jobs, it looks like they're going to offer a pretty flexible schedule, and it has a median salary of about $48 per hour. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into these jobs because I know you want to get your application in right away. So the first one is for a payment analyst with the company Ventra Health. And as we scroll down this job lead, I just want to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it here, so I turn to their profile on Glassdoor. And even though they don't list the salary for the exact position we're talking about today, they do have a similar role. It looks like for payment processors, they have paid $20 per hour. The job I'm talking about today is a little bit different. I'm thinking you'll earn anywhere from about $16 to $19 per hour, but I can't guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them when negotiating your salary. So going back to the job lead, this is a full-time remote position. You can do this job anywhere within the United States, and you'll be responsible for the monetary intake for Ventra Health clients. So what that means is you'll sort documentation from clients by date of deposit and reconcile daily deposits in accordance with deposit ledger and bank reconciliation sheets. You'll flag accounts needing additional information or further appeal and review underpayments and overpayments. You'll navigate websites to obtain explanation of benefits, scan payments, conduct OCR verification of payment data, and refer payments and adjustments exceptions to the Revenue Cycle Manager. You'll also print deposit slips, deposit statements, proofing reports, and check for accuracy, and verify electronic fund transfers and credit cards. And when applying payments, you'll notate patient accounts properly and reapply reverse funds into proper accounts. And on occasion, when you need a little bit more information regarding payments, you'll be contacting the medical practices accountant. And based on my experience, I really don't think you're going to be doing that too often, which is why I'm considering this a mostly non-phone position. They'd like you to have a high school diploma or a GED, so no degree is needed for this job, and they'd like you to have at least 1 year experience posting payments to a billing system. They prefer you have at least 2 years experience reading insurance explanation of benefit statements, and that's just preferred, that's not required. They'd also like you to have at least 1 year experience in a data entry field and at least 1 year experience in medical billing. Anesthesia, emergency medicine is preferred. So it might sound like you need a lot of experience for this job, but don't worry about that too much. If you only have about 6 months up to a year of experience, still apply for this job if it interests you. Employers know not everybody ticks every single box. They'd like you to have knowledge of medical billing rules such as coordination of benefits, modifiers, Medicare and Medicaid, and an understanding of explanation of benefits. So if you don't have knowledge in those areas, I'll put a link to a really good free resource in the description below this video where you can pick up that knowledge. You need basic written and verbal communication skills, and you're able to make decisions in a timely fashion. You get along well with other people, and you're able to prioritize your work. So if you like this job, it has the potential to pay anywhere from $16 to $19 per hour. You can find the direct link in the description below this video. This is job number 1. The next job I have is with LifeStance Health. They're looking for a cash posting coordinator. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States. And scrolling down this job lead, we see they'll pay between $19.40 and $21 per hour. And in addition to that salary, they offer a pretty nice suite of benefits. So this looks like a really easy, no phone needed remote job. You'll do some bank reconciliation, post payments electronically and manually, and utilize websites to pull remittance advices and download 835 files. And you do that while following established policies and procedures to safeguard information while working with clinical offices and collectors to ensure accuracy of claims. So you may have to pick up the phone every once in a while just to get some missing information, but don't worry because I think that's going to be rare. As far as skills and experience, they'd like you to have a high school diploma or a GED and 1 year of medical facility or medical office billing experience. You're familiar with Microsoft Office products, you have an intermediate skill level of Microsoft Excel, and you're able to work both in a team environment and independently. They prefer you have experience with automated billing systems, and that's just preferred, it's not required. They also prefer you have experience in business office activities, and again, that's just preferred, that's not required. They'd like you to be familiar with insurance companies, Medicare and Medicaid, and you're familiar with bank lockboxes and daily bank reconciliation. So that's pretty much it for this job. In addition to paying $19.40 to $21 per hour, they offer a nice suite of benefits. If you like this job, you can find the direct link below. This is job number 2. Our third and final no phone needed remote job comes to us from Dow Jones, and you'll be working in the Wall Street Journal Online Moderation Division. This is a remote position. They offer flexible hours, but they want you to be available to work evenings and weekends. And I'm thinking you can do this job anywhere within the United States because they tell us remote applicants would be accepted as this can help us meet our comments needs 24/7. And they're going to pay between $40,000 and $160,000 per year, which comes to between $19.23 and $76.92 per hour. So that's a huge range. The median salary will be about $48 per hour. This position involves the review of reader comments on select news stories and all opinion pieces that publish on WSJ.com. So you need to be comfortable reading hundreds of audience comments each day and making objective decisions quickly about whether these comments meet the company's guidelines for publication. Most comments will be pre-screened by an AI filter but require human review. You should have a judicious eye, a passion for community building, and some experience with online discussion groups as a manager or contributor. On a regular basis, you'll maintain a high-quality user experience while reviewing comments posted by WSJ.com readers in a timely manner. You'll reply to reader inquiries about moderation decisions, develop best practices to promote positive behavior and encourage reader participation, and collaborate with team members on moderation guidelines. You'll also watch the homepage for breaking news that should be open to conversation and provide quality assurance for comment sections that have already been moderated. So they want you to have superb judgment in moderating comments. You have prior experience moderating or facilitating online communities or discussion groups. You have a strong demonstrable passion in journalism and the news of the day, and you have outstanding communication and time management skills. And they prefer you have a bachelor's degree, but that's just preferred, that's not required. If you don't have a bachelor's degree, don't worry about it. So this job pays between $40,000 and $160,000 per year, a median hourly wage of $48 per hour. It offers flexible working hours, but you need to be able to work evenings and weekends. If you like this one, you can find the direct link below. This is job number 3. Well, there you go. We just went over 3 mostly non-phone remote jobs that don't require a degree. Hopefully one of these works out for you. But if you don't mind being on the phone, you don't have a degree, you want a high-paying remote job, check out this video right here. Maybe one of those jobs will work for you. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.